Hey, how do you feel right now? Me? Yeah, how do you feel right now? Right this minute? I feel upset. Mm-hmm. What are you upset about? About my life. Right. Right. You don't care about her life. No. I feel upset that I had to remember those things about my life. We'll put them behind you now because that's over. Do you understand? That's the last time I want you to think about your little brother, Dennis. His ridiculous behavior toward you. Mostly, I want you to forget about him. I want you to forget you had a family. I'm your shrink now. You need to forget that they were ever your family. I'm serious, Lena. I know you never really believed me about this, but you've been talking about your father again. And you've been talking about your father. Maybe you need to forget that I had a family. Because you keep remembering them too. You keep reminding me of them. We don't think about Julia that way. We don't think about Alfred that way. Why? Why not? Because that's over. And so is your relationship with those people. A very wise psychotherapist told you. Tell me, I know you remember Armand DeMille, who was my therapist before he crossed over, and then he continued to be my therapist. Said, Lena, do you remember when your whole family went on a cruise and they invited both of your brothers and your brother's girlfriends? But then they invited you too, but it was very underhanded because you would have had to put all your animals in a kennel, and you knew you just couldn't do that. And Lena, they knew you couldn't do that either, but they invited you anyway, just to see if they could make you feel like shit about being left out. Just to make you feel like shit for being a good mommy to your animals. They wanted to make you resent those animals. They wanted you to do something that you knew you could not do to hurt your animals. And you didn't even think twice. You didn't want to go on that cruise. And well, Lena, here's what you need to do now. Whenever you think of that family, remember what they did. Remember the time that they made you eat veal on your birthday. They snuck it into your food, knowing that you had been boycotting veal for all those years since you were a little girl because of what they did to those little animals. And on your birthday, when you were a woman in your 40s, they served you veal and told you afterward that that was what you had eaten, Lena. Lena, you have to pretend that that cruise ship went down with your entire family in it. And you have to move on. They're all dead. And they're never going to come back. Do you understand? Lena, don't look for pictures of your father with that dog. Dogs love unconditionally. What about us? You can't love a demon, Lena. But even dogs can love a demon. They're better than us. We have a lot of work to do to be as holy as a dog. I want a dog back in my life. You'll have one very soon. I've already got her picked out. Okay? You're going to be very surprised. She's going to be little. I need someone little right now. What are you going to name her? Cassie.